Faith isn't always a straight path. For some, it's a winding road filled with doubt, exploration, and rediscovery. Today, we're diving into 10 powerful stories of individuals who left the Catholic Church but later returned, stronger, more committed, and transformed by their journey. These are stories of heartbreak, triumph, and faith restored. At number 10, we have the iconic actor John Wayne, known as the face of American Westerns. Raised in a Presbyterian household, Wayne married 3 times, with all his wives being Catholic. Despite his respect for the faith, he didn't convert during most of his life. However, as he faced terminal illness in the 1970s, Wayne began reflecting on his life and spiritual beliefs. With the influence of his family and close Catholic friends, he decided to embrace the Catholic Church fully. Just days before his death in 1979, Wayne was baptized into the faith, finding peace and reconciliation in his final moments. His story reminds us that it's never too late to return to God. At number 9 is the talented actress Patricia Neal, known for her Academy Award-winning role in HUD. Raised Catholic, Neal drifted away from the church as she pursued her Hollywood career and entered a tumultuous relationship with the writer Roald Dahl. Her return to Catholicism came after a series of personal tragedies, including a debilitating stroke. During her recovery, Neal found solace in prayer and the support of the church. The journey back wasn't easy, but her faith became a cornerstone of her healing process. Neal's story is one of resilience, showing how faith can provide strength in even the darkest times. Coming in at number 8 is Tony Blair, the former Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. Although not American, his connection to global Catholicism and influence merits recognition. Raised in a mixed religious household, Blair initially identified as Anglican. After leaving public office, he converted formally to Catholicism in 2007, influenced by his Catholic wife Cherie and his own deepening spiritual exploration. Blair's return to the faith was rooted in his belief in Catholic social teachings and a desire for deeper unity with the Church. His story is a reminder that faith can evolve and grow through both personal and public life. At number 7, we have the legendary actor Gary Cooper, whose on-screen heroism inspired millions. Born into a Protestant family, Cooper married Veronica Balfe, a devout Catholic. Although he didn't initially share her faith, Cooper began exploring Catholicism later in life. His return to the church was deeply influenced by a period of introspection as he faced health issues and the challenges of fame. Cooper officially converted to Catholicism in the 1950s, crediting the church with bringing him peace and purpose. His story is a testament to the quiet yet powerful transformation that faith can bring. At number 6, we have Anne Rice, the renowned author of Interview with the Vampire. Born into a devout Catholic family, Rice drifted away from the church in her teens, embracing atheism for several decades. For years, her works explored dark, existential themes, reflecting her internal struggles with faith. But in the late 1990s, Rice experienced a profound spiritual awakening. She returned to Catholicism, inspired by a longing to reconnect with her roots and the teachings of Christ. Her faith deeply influenced her later writings, including her Christ the Lord series, which reimagines the life of Jesus. Although she eventually distanced herself from institutional religion, Rice maintained her belief in God and described her return to faith as one of the most significant transformations of her life. At number 5 is Thomas Merton, a Trappist monk whose writings have influenced millions around the world. Born in France and raised in the United States, Merton initially led a hedonistic lifestyle, far removed from any form of religion. His spiritual journey began during his studies at Columbia University, where he encountered Catholicism through literature and friends. Merton converted to Catholicism in 1938 and later became a monk at the Abbey of Gethsemane in Kentucky. His writings, such as The Seven-Story Mountain, chronicle his struggles, doubts, and eventual embrace of faith. Merton's story is a powerful testament to the intellectual and emotional journey that faith can inspire, even in the most unlikely circumstances. Coming in at number 4 is Dorothy Day, the co-founder of the Catholic Worker Movement and a champion of social justice. Raised in a nominally Christian family, Day drifted away from faith in her youth, embracing socialism and living a bohemian lifestyle. After the birth of her daughter, Day began to reevaluate her life and beliefs. She found herself drawn to the Catholic Church, attracted by its teachings on social justice and its alignment with her values of serving the poor and marginalized. Her conversion in the 1920s was met with skepticism by her peers, but it only strengthened her resolve to live out her faith through action. Day's life is a reminder that faith and social activism can go hand in hand, inspiring others to see the gospel as a call to service. At number 3, we have Alec Guinness, the legendary British actor most famous for playing Obi-Wan Kenobi in Star Wars. Though born Anglican, Guinness was not particularly religious during his early life. His return to faith came in a moment of personal and spiritual revelation. While filming in France, he portrayed a Catholic priest in a film. Walking home in his costume one evening, he noticed a young boy mistaking him for a real priest, running up to him for a blessing. This innocent act deeply moved him and set him on a journey to explore Catholicism. Later, after his son recovered from a serious illness, Guinness made the decision to fully embrace the Catholic Church. His faith brought him peace and purpose, and he remained a devout Catholic for the rest of his life. Guinness's story is a testament to how unexpected moments can inspire profound spiritual transformations. At number 2 is Edith Stein, also known as Saint Teresa Benedicta of the Cross. Born into a devout Jewish family in Germany, Stein rejected religion as a teenager and declared herself an atheist. Her journey back to faith began during her philosophical studies, where she encountered the works of Catholic thinkers like St. Thomas Aquinas. A pivotal moment came when she read the autobiography of St. Teresa of Avila, which profoundly moved her. In 1922, Stein converted to Catholicism and later became a Carmelite nun. Her faith led her to speak out against Nazi oppression, and she ultimately became a martyr during the Holocaust. Canonized in 1998, Edith Stein's life is a remarkable story of intellectual and spiritual transformation. Finally, at number 1, we have Scott Hahn, one of the most influential Catholic theologians in America today. Raised in a Presbyterian household, Hahn became a Protestant minister and was deeply skeptical of Catholicism. His journey back to the Church began as he studied early Christian writings and scripture, seeking to disprove Catholic doctrines. However, the more he studied, the more he became convinced of the truth of Catholic teachings. In 1986, Hahn and his wife Kimberly converted to Catholicism, despite the personal and professional challenges they faced. Today, Scott Hahn is a prolific author and speaker, sharing his journey and helping others understand the richness of Catholic theology. His story demonstrates how intellectual curiosity and openness to truth can lead to profound spiritual renewal